listen. Okay, what y'all doing? My name is Olivia Love, as y'all already know. Okay, please make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. All right. Of course, if you would like a more personal, all right, one-on-one psychic intuitive life coaching session with me, all the information on how to contact me directly is going to be in the description box below of this video, as well as in the pinned comment. That I'm a pin after this live stream. Listen, bye. If you're not watching this live, okay, I don't know what you're doing with your life, okay. Make sure that when you do subscribe, that you hit the notification bell, so you can get notified, okay, when we going live, okay. Listen, this is, like I said, gonna be psychic intuitive messages. Y'all know I got my handy dandy notebook here, okay, because she real, just like, I think it's a shirt making everything look, all bright and whatnot. Anyways, but yeah, I know I just, jot down some vibes or whatever there. Um, and this message was actually coming, like, originated, okay, or whatever, inspired by this. Now, you depend on how long y'all been rocking with me, okay, because y'all know, my vibe is different, okay? My vibe is a little different, all right? No, I don't use the tarot on this channel. Like I said, it's psychic intuitive messages, and some financial and romantic oracle messages, as well as my spirit animal messages to just kind of help me convey and put everything together here, okay? But this right here, okay, this book was given to me when I was flying back to America from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And this lady on the plane just gave me this daggone book. So it's called The Sounds of Joy. Okay, come on now. That's a message in itself. Okay, The Sound of Joy. But it's called The Sounds of Joy, and it's supposed to have. I think it's supposed to have like an MP3 or like something playing, like a little CD or whatever, child, some music, okay. Like there's some type of like soundtrack that is like attached to it or whatever, and it's actually 31 messages in here, so it's like basically affirmations, okay. It's basically like affirmations for every single day, but it's like there's something that she recorded that also goes along with it. Baby, I don't know. I don't know where the recording was. I don't know if she just didn't have any more CDs left, okay? Because I really don't remember getting a CD from her. I think she really just gave me the book. I was just like, okay. But anyways, but yeah, so you're supposed to like be listening to it and just kind of like reading further messages. But anyways, I was just kind of going through the book the other day, and specifically page 3, day 3, okay, really stuck out to me, and it's called a new song. So I'm actually going to read like the little passage and the little message or whatever at the end of this, but basically I was just kind of like reading through this, and like I said, pulled out some financial messages, and romance, and what you call it, spiritual animal message, just to kind of get a little bit more. So I'm going to read everything that I have here, and then like I said, I'll say what the actual message is at the very end, okay? All right. So listen, there's just a big old vibe, okay? There's a big vibe for a lot of you right now. Specifically, I was picking up on water and Gemini energy, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or specifically a Gemini. Of course, it could be water or air, obviously, energy that might be very significant with this or that may resonate with this, but don't matter what your sign is, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? The number's 3, and when I say 3, I mean literally 3. So the numbers of 3, okay, 333, 403, and 33 may end up being very significant for some of you guys. So definitely, Google, okay? Definitely Google, all right, the more spiritual meaning, and see if there may be a message that you may find that might end up being a bit more significant to you, or that may be like supplementary to this that you might need to hear, okay? The letter M might end up being very significant as well. Okay, money, okay. Money, okay. I'm just saying. But yeah, listen. It's time to sing a new song, all right? It's time to sing a new song. Even with the vibe of sing, okay, singing, it's going to be a big vibe around opening up. Like whatever moment in time that you're going further into your life right now, the biggest vibe, the biggest thing that you can do is sing. Okay, sing your daggone song. Some of you guys literally could be musicians, but this is about, like I said, this is about opening up. Okay, I just want to bring y'all down a little bit more. This is about opening up, all right? This is definitely about opening up. Yes, millionaires, okay? A million, okay? Any M's, okay? How many millions you got? A lot, okay? Millions, okay? This is gonna be about millions, all right? Also, too, I get a big vibe around like stars. Oh, yeah. I was going to, because I'm like, maybe there is a specific song that may come to me, literally, the title is Sing Your Own Song. But, and I forgot to look it up or whatever. I might do it as another message. But who is it? SZA and Kendrick Lamar. The song that they did for the Black Panther soundtrack. I believe it was for Black Panther, and it was like the stars or something like that. So, I forgot how it goes, child. I ain't really listened to the song like that, okay? But yeah, their song, All the Stars. So go listen to that. I'm gonna try, if I can remember, to post it in the comment section. But go listen to that song, go read the lyrics and stuff like that. And again, maybe you might get a message that may be very significant to you. But yeah, I've just, child, it threw my mind. I was supposed to write that down. But yeah, that was the actual song that I was kind of like getting in, and with the vibes of this message. But anyways, right now, whatever moment that you're walking into in your life, literally, like I said, in this little book thing, day 3, okay, is very significant. There could be something happening within 3 days. There could end up being like a realization within 3 days as well, where somebody kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's a goddamn light bulb moment for somebody, okay? But listen, but yeah, right now it's going to be very important to open up, to sing your own daggone song. Communication is key, okay? Again, water sign energy or Gemini may be very significant. Also, even with that, not specifically around the zodiac signs or whatever, or the elements, but more so water energy, pouring out. Like it might be very good for you to pour out right now, for you to speak up, for you to speak your truth. And then I say, pour out and speak your truth instead of being up in your head, which is that air sign energy, that Gemini energy. So it's just like, ain't nobody got time, okay? Right now, nobody has time. Like, stop being in your head, stop assuming things, and just talk, okay? Just say what you got to say, speak something out, and just absolutely talk right now. And as well, when it comes to like career for some of y'all, where it's just like, baby, for some of you guys, maybe you never like did a job that was, correlating to like the degree that you had, baby. Maybe you never did a job that was correlating with, the desires of your heart, something you've always wanted to do. And again, I just feel like instead of being up in your head of like a what if, or, and this is no tea, no shade or whatever, but y'all know how some folk, it ain't even just older people, but you know how some folk be like, yeah, back in the day I used to do blah 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 blah, or I used to work over there at this and that, and then I did this, and it's just like, okay, but it's like, but you're not working there no more though, but you're not the CEO though, but you never started that business though. Again, no tea, no shade, but it's just like we really got to start to elevate ourselves. It's like, how long are we going to be sitting in our heads? How long are we just going to be dwelling on memories instead of living in the moment? Okay. So anyways, yeah, like I said, this is a very important time for you to pour out and for you to speak up instead of being in your head, okay? Now listen, baby, some of y'all when it comes to romance, and this message is just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, just take from it whatever you can, okay? I'm not necessarily separating anything. When it comes to romance for some of y'all, baby, you might literally just be leaving a water sign, okay? Okay, you might be leaving a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and going to an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Yeah, okay. Or as well, you could be walking away from situations that may be, for some of y'all, may be too watered down, where again, you're in this vibe of like, you're trying to pour out, you're trying to really speak your truth, you're trying to speak up, okay? If folk get their feelings hurt, they get their feelings hurt, it's not my fault, okay? So it's like, you don't want to be in situations that are watered down. Like, it's just like, nah, make that thing be thick, okay? Some of y'all might be thick, okay? Come on down, thick, okay? You know what I'm saying? That little thick, okay? But it's like, It's like, no, like speak up, say what you got to say. Like what you holding back for, okay? And that's why, some of you guys even thinking of that where it's like you're trying to leave, maybe like the corporate world or, a situation that just has way too many restrictions, like it's way too many rules. Like, baby, lighten up. Okay? Like lighten the hell up, okay? Listen, okay? Folk die every daggone day, B. Like, lighten up and live life, okay? Say what you need to say and just get it out there. Because ain't nobody got time to be holding back, okay? So, again, and also, too, with that vibe of, like, watered down, you just may feel like something wasn't authentic or, like, somebody, like, you see, and now the thing, speaking of water, like one thing about like Scorpio vibes or whatever, shout out to all the Scorpios, happy birthday. Okay, if you know a Scorpio, tell them happy birthday season. One thing about Scorpios, like one like joking thing that I've even said a lot, is like with a Scorpio, if you're gonna be dating a Scorpio or getting to know a Scorpio, they're not really going to, well, really the Scorpio is getting to know you, okay? All right. Really, the Scorpio is getting to know you, okay? Because you ain't really gonna know too much about that Scorpio until they decide to, okay? But it's like with the Scorpio, though, they're not about to be asking you, like, so what's your favorite color? So, what's your favorite food? Oh, okay, what'd you study in college? They're gonna be like, no, so what are your childhood traumas, really? Okay, what made you leave your last relationship? Are you sure it was their fault or are you just projecting? Okay, all right. So, I mean, where's your favorite place to vacation? Well, people who like that area, so it's just like Scorpio vibes, like they not about to be hitting that surface level, watered down type of stuff. Like ain't nobody got time for that. Let me really see you. Let me really understand you. Okay. Now, like I said, for some of y'all, maybe that's why you leaving the situation. Like, you getting too personal. You doing too much. You triggering me. Okay. You triggering me. Okay. Also, there could be a big vibe around Libra energy because the Libra, they're what is it? Their symbol is the justice scale. So it's like any situation that they walk into, like Libras are justice. Okay. It's like they will naturally trigger you without really trying because it's just like they're trying to pull some type of truth, justice, truth, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The court systems and stuff. Anyways, child. So there definitely could be a big vibe around Scorpio and Libra energy here. But anyways, child, listen. For some of y'all, you could end up getting communication in 2 days to 2 weeks that will change everything. Whatever this communication may be, it could bring, I said it brings new starts, but then I also put that it could activate new starts. Some of you guys could be getting a new phone, new electronics over the next 2 days to 2 weeks. And again, you're getting it activated or whatever. Some of you guys could, the car charger, okay? Literally, there might be some with your car charger going on, or literally, like I said, the car charger, okay? You could end up purchasing a charger, Dodge Charger. I'm also thinking of like an electric car as well, might, be significant. But it's like something is being activated within like 2 weeks, okay? With this new beginning, you gotta, or this new beginning, it's either, with this new beginning, it's either you're gonna step out and do certain things or this situation is gonna force you. Like I said, if you're dealing with somebody who just naturally, they ask really personal ass questions with a poker face, who just naturally know how to dig into you. And if you're somebody, okay, basically if you're not a Libra and you're not a daggone Scorpio, okay, if you are somebody where something like that bothers you, that like just take that vibe where your new beginnings are gonna do just that. Okay, so it's like either you get dragged by the current or you gonna ride the daggone wave, baby. Okay, so you gonna get dragged by this current, so you gonna get triggered and you just gonna go back in and it's like, no, I can't do this, or you're gonna ride the goddamn wave, okay? But it says with these new beginnings, you will have to let go of a lack mentality, or it will force you to let go of this lack mentality. Now, with this lack mentality, this is also to aware of how you're speaking to yourself, telling yourself, well, I ain't gonna never have that, or, that's too expensive, or blah, 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 or this and that. It's just like, stop it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, okay? Stop speaking in that manner. Like, you truly do have the power of life and death in your daggone tongue. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, again, like I said, all of this is about communication and how you're speaking, singing a new song, and as well, telling yourself a new story, okay? Y'all definitely want to make sure that you check out, all right, the Libra message that I just did the other day, Libra vibes. You don't have to be a Libra to watch it, but it was talking about writing a new story. So you'll see kind of like the compare and contrast between writing a new story and singing a new song. So, you know, go watch that Libra video. I'll be sure to like pin it up here somewhere or whatever. Okay. But I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. Anyways, but listen, yeah, it's like you got to get rid of a lack mentality as you go into these new beginnings. So basically, stop telling yourself that you can't have something. You know, stop saying stuff is too expensive, or, you know, stop saying like, oh, well, I wish I could do this. I wish I could afford that. Stop it. It's like, live in the energy now. Okay. If you feel like that, you know, one day you would like to obtain something, or one day you would like to achieve something, or one day you want to see, you know, a certain number in your daggone bank account, or whatever it is that you got going on. Maybe one day you do want to invest, or whatever you got going on, okay? It's just like, baby, live in that right now. Start telling yourself that right now. Start telling yourself that you can afford that. Start telling yourself, again, just change the way that you're speaking on certain things, even if you're joking about it, because again, it's like we just start to get programmed, and just like, you know, again, it's definitely, there was also, okay, there was another Libra message that I did that was about, you know, walking away from certain programming, walking away from certain beliefs that that has just been fed into your mind. So that if I can remember what that video is, I'll definitely make sure to link that as well. But that's pulling in a big vibe here too, where it's like, you know, you got to get rid of that low vibrational negative programming that's been instilled in your mind. And like I said, where it just comes natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how we talk, okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, as a culture, all right? How we talk sometimes, like, child, that's expensive. I'm even thinking about, you know, and I forgot where it even came from, what movie or show or whatever. But y'all know that daggone Tiffany Haddish scene where she's like, "Oh, girl, this expensive. This is nice. Like, this is real nice." And it's just like, sis, you can have it too. Like, why are you doing all that? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it, like, as a culture, or literally just, again, just something that you naturally do. But it's like, baby, somebody got to break the daggone curse. Like, somebody has to break out of that. So again, I don't mean to get super deep or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, we got to be mindful of how we speak. We got to be mindful of that. Like, relax, girl. You can have this too. Like, relax. You can be right here with me too. You know? Anyways, child. Yeah, you got to get out of this lack mentality, this poverty-stricken mindset. You got to get out of this poverty mindset. And again, this is not necessarily, you know, literally what's going on in your environment, but again, it's your mind. It's your mindset that leaves you impoverished. It's your confidence that leaves you at a point of lack, because you're just thinking that you can never get ahead. And yes, once again, because we ain't about to get into no dang on history lesson, I definitely understand, you know what I'm saying, certain systems of the world that may make it seem as if you can't get ahead. But at the same time, you got to know that you can, you know, we are still living in a free world. I mean, obviously, depending on where you live at, but we are still living in a free world. And it is at a point where you can definitely, you got to push. Like, it's really like, yeah, it might be 20 times harder than somebody else, but you still got to push no matter what. Okay? All right, because it ain't gonna be impossible, okay? Ain't nothing too impossible for God. Okay, listen. But yeah, like I was saying, I said let go of telling yourself. Oh yeah, this is another thing. This is as far as like romance. Like I said, this next situation, this next moment in your life that you're pushing yourself into, There you go. I know that's right. Go ahead and push yourself in there. But this next new chapter in your life, this new song that you're gonna be singing, it's like you gotta let go of telling yourself that everyone will cheat on you, or everybody's gonna betray you, or that everybody has an agenda against you, that everybody is, you know, is just fake, and everybody, you know, it's you gotta stop. Okay, like you gotta stop. Like we've definitely created this world again, this herd mentality, this belief system that everybody in society just kind of has, where it's just like, oh, I'ma just look out for myself, or where all men cheat or whatever. Well, women this and da 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 da. Like we've literally created this whole atmosphere in this world now, where it's just like it's best to be alone. Like I work better by myself. Like I'm independent. I'm independent. I'm independent. I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I'm independent. Look, okay, I just get a big vibe. Like I said, if you are of a higher vibration, okay, you got to be careful with that thinking. You got to be careful with just trying to follow the goddamn crowd, because I definitely get that some of you may end up missing out on certain opportunities, because that's the thing where you might end up projecting on somebody else romantically or whatever, even friendship, like, nah, you ain't really mean that, or well, I mean, you just gonna do this or that anyway, and they looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I am quite a genuine person. Like I have been very honest with you the whole time. Like what are these damn scenarios that you making up in your mind? Like what are you talking about? Okay? So again, it's just like some of y'all, you need to be careful, because I definitely feel like that you can end up walking right in and then walking right the hell back out of certain opportunities and certain offers that may be coming towards you. So again, that is another form of lack mentality. Why would you just sit there and just believe that every single person has it out for you? I mean, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Where just everybody damn it hates you, okay? This is not everybody hates Chris. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? I'm confused, okay? So it's like, again, don't allow society or whatever you got going on in your environment to get you to just believe that everybody is one way, because I'm pretty sure you don't think that you're that way. I'm pretty sure you don't think that you're manipulative. I'm pretty sure that you don't think you're a bad person. So, I mean, baby, do you think you're the only one? I mean, do you think you're the only angel left out here? Okay, come on, Beyonce, no angel. Oh, all right. Come on, Beyonce, no angel. That's my song. 'Cause you're no angel either, baby. Okay, come on now. That's my song. But listen. And that's the thing too. That song in particular might be very significant when it comes to a new romantic situation that you're getting into. All right. So go listen to Beyonce, No Angel. Okay, because that's my song. Anyhow, yeah, like I said, be careful not to project any type of negative vibes or any type of negative energy onto other people and push away opportunities or a particular person. Okay. Now, I feel like that whatever may be hidden in this new beginning is just like, well, it's always something that you don't know. Absolutely. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't meant to know everything. Okay. But the biggest vibe is like anything that may be hidden in this new relationship, in this new situation, or whatever your newness will be. I feel like that. Oh, and I had put whatever is being hidden / something that you just don't know yet. So something being hidden or something not being disclosed doesn't mean that you're never going to know. And like I said, that's that lack mentality again. It's like, well, they're always going to keep secrets. Well, they're never going to tell me about this or whatever. Like, well, I know they're just hiding or whatever. Baby, ain't nobody got time, okay? But whatever is being hidden / something that you just don't know yet is actually very sweet and gentle. I don't know. Like that was the biggest vibe that I was getting. Like anything that will be hidden in your new beginnings is actually going to be very gentle and actually going to be very sweet. There's a romantic message that I have where it says sometimes the good is hidden. Why I have to do it? Because now I wanna see what it said and actually read what the daggone thing says. But anyways, there's a message like I said, that says sometimes the good is hidden. And it's just like, baby, again, you don't need to know everything. You don't have to have it all together. You don't necessarily have to have all the answers to something in order to move forward, because again, that's a lack mentality, a lack of faith at that point. That's a lack of faith at that point, because baby, we don't walk by sight. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, we don't walk by sight. We walk by faith. Okay. So if you only can see it to believe it, baby, you actually are quite blind. Okay. If you got to see everything in order to believe something, baby, you really blinding yourself, okay? Blinding yourself and you don't even know it, okay? Baby, there we go. I found it. Sometimes the good is hidden. It says, find the good in what they said or asked. Again, this is about communication. It says, find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be. Clues for what you truly want are hidden all around you. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. I feel like that there may be a situation, an opportunity, whatever it is that might be really closer than you're thinking. And again, it's just like if you kind of got to see something for black and white, or it's just like, baby, I think you might end up missing out on something really good. It's like sometimes, okay, again, some just like when it says sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes, damn, what am I about to say? Sometimes what? What I about to say? Okay, listen. I don't know what to say. Anyways, child. Sometimes the good is hidden. Okay. Okay. Like I said, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I don't know what I was about to say. Anyways, a big vibe around this as well when it comes to romance or whatever is that somebody might be holding back. Okay, that's just the biggest vibe. Somebody may be holding back and playing games, and that has been a message that I've had over the past few weeks or whatever. Is that it's like the message that I had. A game of love, okay? It's all been a game of love. So it's just like somebody might be playing games, but it's only because they love you, okay? So it's like, listen, I know that sounds absolutely horrible. I'm not saying you got to agree to it. I'm not saying you got to go towards this thing. But again, I just feel like that, again, sometimes the good is hidden, okay? You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know all the answers. And again, if you only want to see some type of physical evidence of something, then you're actually blinding yourself and not even really knowing it, okay? But anyways, yeah, and I wrote down your new beginnings will not hurt you. This next phase, as far as your money is concerned, your next phase as far as money, this new beginning and this next phase, your money will not be tied to anyone else. Take it for how it resonates, okay? So a lot of you, maybe you're getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You're finally getting a daggone divorce. For some of you guys, maybe you're paying things off. You're paying off certain debts. You're purchasing certain things that you've always needed. Maybe you're getting a new car. Maybe you're finally buying a house. Maybe you're finally investing in your business. Maybe you're buying certain equipment or certain things that you need in order for you to move forward into your new beginnings. And again, not living in that lack mentality, in that poverty-stricken mindset of like, well, I can't afford that. Or it's like, okay, well, if I buy that, then what I'm gonna eat the next day? Daggone well, you got some food in the house. Sit down. You got some food in the house. Go to YouTube, learn how to cook something. Okay, like stop playing. Put in the effort. Okay. But yeah, and there's a big vibe around where you won't need to be dependent anymore. For some of you guys too who have children, it's like your kids may be graduating. Maybe you got nieces, nephews, or something like that. Like they're graduating, or they're just in this form of being very grown. Okay, like they're just very grown. Some of you guys as well. Again, your money won't be tied to other people. It just may be the simple fact that you're finally being unemployed. Okay, what is going on? Okay. Please tell me that y'all hear the stomping upstairs. Like, I'm sorry, I swear I don't mean to interrupt my videos, but I really don't think y'all understand how loud these people are. Like, and they go from like 7 a.m. to daggone, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's quite appalling. Like I can't imagine who can be that loud every single day. Like I cannot sleep sometimes. Every single day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, y'all. Back to the message, okay? Lord have mercy. So some of you guys may be going from, like I said, where literally somebody is writing your checks, okay, to where you will be self-employed, okay? Excuse me. And that might be a thing too, like I said, where I kind of slipped up and I said that you're gonna be unemployed, okay? That's the thing. back to the lack mentality. Like, do not say that. Don't speak of yourself in that manner. Do not speak of yourself in that manner. Don't say that, oh, I'm unemployed. No, you're not. You got a job. Okay? Just because your job don't look like somebody else, just because your situation doesn't match up with somebody else's standards, that don't mean that you know what I'm saying, that you're unemployed. Like, don't say that. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, you get what I'm saying. Like, don't say that. So again, it's just gonna be about programming. You know what I'm saying? It's really just gonna be about programming. Okay. Yeah, so the last little bit of energy here for this message, it says, don't hide your excitement. Okay, do not be afraid. Don't hide your excitement. It might be a big vibe. Again, like I said, this is all about expression, singing your song. Okay, singing a new song. It says, I wrote down, put your heart into it. Okay, put your heart into it. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Okay. The only thing that's missing from your new beginnings, again, back to something being hidden, I feel like, excuse me, child, the only thing that will be missing or really was being hidden is your heart, is your emotions into something. Okay, where it's just like you really got to get to the point of accepting that something is here, accepting that something is actually happening for you. And now, baby, ain't I got a big vibe to where it's like there's no time to hold your breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's absolutely no time to hold your breath. Like, you just gotta go. Like, you just absolutely have to go. And a big omen, okay. I don't even necessarily really be saying that thing, so I actually wanted to like Google it, okay. But omen can be defined as well as a prophetic significance or prophetic symbolism. But it was about the feather, okay, like feathers. And the message that I got, it could be a lot. It could be a lot around ancestors. It can be a lot around obviously like groups and stuff like that. You already know the term birds of a feather flock together. But I didn't get none of that for this message, okay. The vibe that I got was literally number one, like literally number. Why I felt like I did on Lil Baby. Why I felt like Lil Baby just did. Okay, I said number one. I made 200 a day. Listen, okay. I made 200 a day, okay. Anyways, but literally like the number, like I put down number sign and one, like you're number one, okay. But number one, and then wisdom, okay, the vibes around wisdom, freedom, escape, and spirituality are going to end up being very significant anytime you see feathers, or literally maybe you see a daggone feather from a bird like fall down or something. So think of the fact that you have this wisdom, that you literally have freedom right now. You are free. That again, you have escaped something. For some of y'all, literally, you have escaped poverty. You have escaped, whatever generational pattern that was extremely hard to break, okay? And you are definitely more inclined and more in tune with God as well, with your spirituality. Because also with the vibe of number one, like I put number one, wisdom, is I get the vibe of like literally like, the only one and true God or whatever. And it's just like you getting your source, you getting your information, you being able again to walk by faith and not by sight. It's like your relationship with God is truly strengthening as you're moving forward into these new beginnings and really singing your new song and being confident doing so. As well as the color blue might end up being very significant. And I wrote down like Avatar, like the actual, y'all know the old movie or whatever, the little blue people and stuff. And then also to Blue Man Group might be very significant. So they're child, Google them, okay. Actually, they would be very interesting, but don't Google them. Put them on put in Blue Man Group on YouTube. It'll actually be very interesting to watch. But yeah, Blue Man Group and Avatar might end up being significant here. And like I said, just the color blue in general. But of course, you guys can look up, further spiritual messages that may be significant to that, okay? So listen here. So I do want to read the actual little message that y'all got going on here. So like I said, the message here is day 3, okay, page 3. So again, something could be happening within 3 days. Again, for some of you guys within the next 2 weeks or whatever. But anyways, to sing a new song. So Listen, the lady wrote this little book, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning of the message, okay? But the Bible quotes of Psalm 40, chapter 40, verse 3. It says, He has put a new song in my mouth. Praise be to God. Many will see it and fear. Come on. Many will see it and fear it, and will trust in the Lord. Hallelujah, I am alive and well. So that's the thing. When you are singing your new song, when you are walking forward and walking into new beginnings, baby, people gonna be so scared. Okay, because again, it's like you're speaking up, you're speaking your mind. You know, you're going towards what's truly meant for you. You know, maybe you're quitting your job, you're moving forward, you're moving, you know what I'm saying, you're going to another job or whatever. Folk really thought you were never gonna do that. And again, it could be because of the old song you were singing. You kept singing songs of like, yep, I ain't gonna never make it, I ain't gonna never be able to do this or whatever. It's like you hello, come on down, throat chakra. You almost put that over your own life, but at the same time, you still have the power within you to change that. Okay, you still have the power within you to, you know what I'm saying, just turn it on the rounds. Okay. The message, I'm not gonna read the whole message, but it says, your life is a testimony just by being alive. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? Like, you need to be shouting and praising God every time you wake up, little baby, because he ain't have to wake up your little funky breath, crusted eye tail, okay? He really didn't. Like, he really didn't, okay? And also, too, just the big vibe that your life is a testimony just by being alive. It's so true. A lot of you, baby, just the fact that you still here, okay? I couldn't even imagine what some of y'all have been through. Just the fact that you still here, baby, is a testimony in itself. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, stop singing that old song. Stop telling that old story. You ain't got to do that no more. Some of you guys could be getting out of jail, or you know somebody that may have just gotten out of prison or something like that. And it's just like, baby, great. You know what I'm saying? Understandable for whatever you've been through. It is a stamp of triumph. It is a stamp of survival, and that's good. And you can be a survivor, but again, let's tell a new story now. Let's tell a story of triumph. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you survived, but now let's talk about triumph. What did you do after you survived? What did you do after the storm? What did you do after you got cheated on? What did you do after your divorce? Okay? What did you do after you got fired? Let's talk about that now. Okay? Let's talk about those victories. Let's talk about those blessings. Sing a new goddamn song. Okay? Sing a new goddamn song, baby. Now one more message here that I wanted to read out. Like I said, this is more specifically towards romance. You also got the spirit animal message of the kangaroo, okay? And it says, as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap of faith forward. Hello? Forward. Hello? You take a true leap of faith forward. Okay, I mean, y'all try to say that a million times with a bunch of lip gloss on your mouth. Okay, y'all try to say it, okay? But yeah, the spirit animal of the kangaroo, okay, might end up being very significant here, okay? But I wanted to read this message of you have more options than you realize, okay? You got way more options than you realize, little baby. And that's the message there. It's kind of like a galaxy thing, okay? But it says, listen, it sure is hard to get really angry at somebody when you can think of all the reasons you love them, okay? All right. So like I said, there's a big vibe too here around like forgiveness for a lot of you guys moving forward. And again, this might just be, listen now, this might be about forgiving things that you're never going to get an apology for. Listen, we ain't finna get into that. But this might even be forgiving things that you never will get an apology for, so you can successfully move forward and be free. Okay, so listen, it's time to sing a new goddamn song. Okay, put it on iTunes. Okay, put it on Spotify. Put it on YouTube. Make a video. Do whatever. But let's you know what I'm saying? Let's be forward moving. Okay, listen. Please make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. If you're gonna be here, like the video. Y'all know I would greatly appreciate that. Okay. And if you are live, check me out on the next live stream that I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to do a message for each element, okay? A message for each element. it's not necessarily date specific, but I want to do just a message around the upcoming month. Okay, literally the upcoming month will be November, but again, baby, you might be watching this a year from now. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so whatever month or energies that are coming towards you, I want to do that for each element. So fire, air, earth, and water. So hang out with me tonight, okay, and check me back on that live stream as well. Okay, I will be live this evening as well, doing one-on-one questions, answers. If you got some questions or whatever, you just want to donate to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Donate and support your girl. You know, I would greatly appreciate that. Of course, if you can't ever make that and you want to book a private one-on-one phone call or live video chat with me, all the information on how to contact me directly is going to be in the description box of this video and the pinned comment that I'm going to pin after this live stream. Okay, listen, I love y'all so much. Okay.